What's up, YouTube? This is TheBillyBobHD bringing you another Let's Play today. I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. We are playing as Legionary Romania. Last episode, we were working on trying to finish out this invasion over here in Northern Africa. So trying to help out our allies here, and I've noticed we can sort of try and maybe see if we can cut off. We're going to try to drive forward with these couple of divisions here, but I'm going to try to cut off this pack of 12 divisions from the Allies. They're already trapped. We've got 3 already trapped over here. We mounted an attack against them. Hopefully our supporting Italian divisions here will jump into the fight again with us. I also picked a new research. We've got super heavy battleships available. We're actually coming up towards the end of the tech tree in this series, which this has been a very, very long series. It's been really fun. The other big thing going on is Germany has actually, well, they've actually gone closed economy. And so I was trading a humongous amount of resources away, or I should say factories away. You can grab one from Argentina there while I'm thinking about it. For steel, right? We've got a tremendous amount of steel that's still needed. I'm almost wondering if... Well, the same goes for tungsten and for rubber. So we're buying all that China has to offer. We're buying all that Portugal has to offer. No one else has anything really to offer except for Argentina here at 34. So I'll buy 34 of those, which still leaves us with a need of 12 for tungsten there. How about rubber? Have things improved for rubber at all? We've got one factory that we can send away to Brazil like that, just to get some extra factories. But I've got a tremendous amount of civilian factories going right now. Let's see, new research now available. Trade interdiction, so that's for carriers. Battleship organization, let's bump that into that one because we do have battleships now. That's right. I have a fucking battleship now, which is awesome. In order to send them out into the Atlantic, though, we do need to capture... What is this? Suita? 5 victory points. Oh no! We've got an invasion up here in Brussels, and it looks like the British Raj has come in now to invade these territories. So I'm going to try to move a couple of these red groups over like this. Shit. Okay, red group. You've got 10. Your new offensive line, or excuse me, defensive line is going to be, you know, trying to contain this invasion. So Brussels has fallen out of our grasp yet again. You can see now some of the German units and Japanese units are reacting to this as well. Oh no, we lost an ace pilot. That sucks. God, still have a humongous need for steel. Oh, we got a new ace in his place. So that's good. Things still looking really, really good over here. Yes. In the mainland. And then we also had Germany declare war up here on Norway, I believe. So hopefully Finland will help out with that. So we do have a lot of field hospitals now that we've put into the mix, into all of our divisions. I put it on the designer. Oh, cool. One of our aces shot down another important ace. You can see here, yeah, here's my field hospitals. We're working towards level 3 field hospitals here. Only 15 days left until we get that, and that's really going to help us out with our manpower problem here. We've been hovering right around 50k here the last couple of episodes. So this new breakout here could be troublesome. But my divisions, all 10 of my divisions have surrounded this pocket, and so with this, I'm actually going to mount a double-sided attack here where their port is. If I'm able to cut that off, which it looks like I just did, that's going to actually cut their supply lines off for this pocket, right? So those 2 divisions are getting hammered right now. That did just turn green. I need you guys to defend as much as possible. Does Ghent here have a naval port for people to come into? No. Yeah, it's just right here. So that was a really good move by us. That's basically gonna make sure that these divisions cannot resupply. And so we're just gonna mount attacks then like this, recapture Brussels, that should go really easily. So that problem should be solved. After Red Group finishes this up, we are going to have them garrison again along the French coastline here, just because they need me to be able to react towards future invasions there. Air war-wise, we're still looking pretty good. We did plug a tremendous amount of fighters over here into the English Channel, and so we're working on shooting down a bunch of their fighters, but we've lost a bunch too. 94 compared to their 74. Not super good numbers. Field Hospital 3 is done. We're just going to jump right into Field Hospital 4. Another 3 months or so for that to finish out. And then the rest of this is looking pretty green for us. The rest of the air war. Mediterranean is covered up by my naval fleets, which is good. How are things going back up here? Pretty good. We're going to continue moving the line forward here. And try to cut off this American guy that's just moved into this province here. If we can cut him off, that would be superb. Move this guy forward like this. We're going to continue the march towards Ceuta, however you say it. Naval results here. We lost a submarine, it looks like. We've still got French ships in the Mediterranean somehow. We should be destroying them. Oh, that's the other thing. I've got my yellow group here in the Mediterranean. Let's see. I'm going to mount a naval invasion going from here to here, of course. Tell you guys to go ahead and launch that as soon as you're prepared. What that'll do is it'll at least kick that American island off of the Mediterranean there. We do need to go swing back and grab Malta next. But I believe that sort of kicks the Allies out of the Mediterranean completely. Okay, let's roll up here this way. Take this airbase while we're thinking about it. Move these guys forward like this. Continuing to encircle this other, what's this, a Slovakian? Oh, Filipino division. Interesting. We have a new research slot available too. We could finish the anti-air here, anti-air 2. Let's grab that. Don't have that in my division designer yet, but that's okay. Sweet. These guys now, yes, we've been able to grab Ceuta pretty easily. I'm going to have you swing back around like this. You're going to go upwards like this. So we're just going to clean this up for our buddies a little bit. Okay, this pocket now looking pretty dire. We can actually mount an attack this way. If we get some people to help out, that would be great. Yes, showing as green all along here. Antwerp now being held by the Allies. And so that's going to overrun those divisions, and that's going to wipe them out completely. What's going on in Antwerp? Perfect. All right, Red Division. You're going to have a new garrison area of here, here, here. Shit, I do that every time. Garrison area up here in Amsterdam as well. And then we're going to extend that down here towards Britannia, Brittany. And that should be good for now, just to have those 10 divisions over there. We just won this battle. Still going on, actually. We lost a destroyer. They lost a destroyer as well. They only have destroyer level 1. I love it. That's awesome. Okay, we'll take one of these divisions, get this little island like this, and then we're going to load everyone back onto the boats, and we're going to go after Malta, which I suspect is one of the main areas the British are able to launch their air force from. So if we're able to cover that up, come back here to this island. If we're able to cover that up, you know, the Allies will not be able to launch any air attacks against us here from the Mediterranean, which is awesome. Oh, shit. My air wing getting decimated now over here. We have shot down 240, 250, 300 or so. They've shot down 361 of mine. That has to be due to, yeah, I tell you what, it's time for a new variant here on Jet Fighter 2. We're currently producing the MK1, right? So let's increase the weapons, the engine, the reliability. How about the range? Reliability's maxed out, so... What if I leave engine at 2, at 3? Air attack goes up by 3.6, speed goes up. So that's going to be called the MK2. I'm going to immediately switch production over to the MK2s. Where did you go? Here you are. MK2 and MK2. We did not lose any efficiency there, so that's great. So those new jet fighters are going to be automatically pumped into my reserves and into the English channel here, because all my other air wings are fully populated. Yes. Looking good there. Okay. So we are producing 6 of those per day. So once those guys get in there, hopefully the numbers will start to swing a little bit further towards our favor in the English channel there. That is the big ticket item for us right now in this campaign. Alright. So we've cleared this area. Let's continue going down the coast here and taking other naval bases, which will trap some of these other divisions. Got 2 divisions here that we could actually move this way. Have you drive towards this naval base like this. Who owns this? Is this Portugal? Oh no, it's actually Italy. Cool. The Canary Islands. So now, with both sides of Gibraltar here in our possession, I'm thinking it's time to finally take this fleet out. 44 strong. We've got 30 subs, 12 destroyers, 1 battleship, and 1 heavy cruiser. Let's see if there's any other random ships that we could bring into the mix from that. Nope. It's okay. So, you, sir. You're going to be assigned to search and destroy out here in the Atlantic, African coast, Iberian coast, and of course the Bay of Biscay, right? So that's going to wrap around Spain like that. We'll see how that goes. My fleet could be completely decimated. We'll see. Let's see how that production's going on the next battleship and such. Heavy cruisers, we're producing 2 per year. Battleships 1 per year. Submarines still rocking out there. Convoys a little bit, and destroyers as well. And that loss of resource from Germany and our ability to trade has really knocked down our production for our naval stuff. Yeah, you can see here we still need over 154 steel. Any new offers for steel out on the table? No. Can't trade with UK. I can get a little bit from Republican Spain here. So we'll trade for those. 15. How about tungsten? We can buy more tungsten. Cool. So now we actually have a surplus of tungsten. What else do we need? Surplus. Need the rubber, of course. Nice. Strategic jet bombers finished out for us. Yeah, I'm buying all of the rubber available to the Axis right now. Let's get our jet strategic bombers done. Let's get that naval bomber going. Production-wise, though, we can go back down here to strategic bomber 3 and actually switched you out to the jet bomber. Sweet. So we'll upgrade that. Still lacking a lot of that steel, though. Unfortunately. Perfect. Alright. These guys are ready to go. Naval invasion. We're going to go from here over to Malta. Invade Malta. I'll tell you guys to go ahead and execute that as soon as you are ready. We should have a bunch of convoys left. Yes. 312. Meanwhile, back at the air war. Oh, this has actually turned to yellow now. That's interesting. Cool. Months. God, we've lost a lot more planes than them. I don't like that. Hopefully with our new jet fighter variant out there, we're going to be able to punch them in the mouth a little bit. Okay, yellow group is about halfway done preparing. Now we're starting to see some more divisions creep up over here on this front. So I tell you what, let's work on encircling this group of 13 divisions that we're seeing. You can attack here. This is United Kingdom? Really? I really should have had those field hospitals in the mix for us way before now. That was a mistake on my part during this campaign, because we could have saved a ton of manpower as we were fighting in Western Europe. Really, really tough. How are things looking back down here? Pretty good. Ace pilot, new ace pilot. I love it. Okay. We might as well micro some of this over here. Down to 49k now. Oh, these guys are in trouble. How about you at least go down and defend this naval base down here? They can't move because they're totally trapped. 2 divisions. I could disband them. Okay. I'm going to disband both of these units here. Just a waste of manpower. Or Italian manpower, I should say. How are things looking back over this way? Pretty good. Nice, I shot down another ace of theirs. Gotta love it. We'll move you back up this way. You have no organization, which sucks. So we've got this little bulge going now over here. We might as well move these Turkish divisions up into the mountains like this, where they can defend and dig in a little bit. These guys are experiencing 15% attrition as well. We can continue marching you this way. We'll make an attack on that Dutch unit, who is vastly unprepared. Awesome. Still looking good up here. Now the Germans trying to invade Sweden. Looks like they're going to break through to that. How are things going with my fleet out here in the Atlantic? Okay, we are finding some battles here. We're fighting some massive British battles, it looks like. Let's check on that fleet. This guy, my main fleet, he's down to 40 ships. We lost a couple of destroyers. And then the heavy cruiser and the battleship have taken on a little bit of damage. And it looks like they're actually going to be heading back to repair themselves. Yeah. They're going back to home base to repair. Yeah, you can see the heavy cruiser took a tremendous amount of damage. Oh, lots of researches to pick. Hold on. Holy shit. Might as well start down the tactical bomber status there. We have naval stuff going, yeah. Help out my subs a little bit further with that doctrine. Perfect. Awesome, guys. This is looking good for us again. We're going to focus on continuing to build up our navy, and then hopefully help finish out this conquest of Northern Africa. We've made some strides here. We've also gained access to the Atlantic, which is perfect. Thanks for watching. Again, this has been TheBillyBobHD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed this content, and we'll catch you next time.